Hello and welcome back. So I thought I'd share with you this 1966 Fireball XL5 annual. You can see the artwork's, I think, a little subtly different from the other one. So I think it's maybe a different artist, but please comment if you know better. So let's have a look inside. Right, so as you can see, this annual unfortunately has had a rough life, even though someone's attempted to repair it, and it has lost some pages. Now, you can see the artwork on the left would obviously go across to the other side of the page, and that's missing. So if we flick to the back of the book, if I can do that a bit quicker, you should see we're missing the end paper as well. So we've got the artwork there. However, through the magic of TV, I'll be able to stitch that together for you. And we have a really nice piece of 60s artwork, which I think looks great. Okay, so back to the book. So obviously we're missing some contents, pages, etc. And so what I'll do is I'll just show you again that this is 1966 by AP Films, Anderson Provis, and ATV, Associated TV. There you go. Hover car, we all want hover cars. Okay, so, and of course you have your first stories in colour. To me, the style of the artwork in this is different from the previous year's annual, whereas the previous year's annual, the characters were drawn as though they were the puppets, so they had their sort of squared heads, etc. And these are drawn in a much more realistic style. But I think I actually prefer last year's artwork to this. There you go, discuss in the comments. So what I'll do is I'll flick through the book at a bit of a speed, and you can always use pause if you want to stop and look at some of the pages. I may have noticed FAB's appeared again at the bottom of the first black and white section. But I noticed the next story you come to where it's got FA on it, it then becomes FAC. So it must be a printing thing. Again, the artwork is slightly different, and I just feel it's a slightly less good quality. I'm probably being controversial saying that. But I think even the black and white artwork the year before I felt was better. Anyway, so we're coming up to, can you guess, colouring in. Now I would say that the person who had this book has done a better job of colouring in, but they haven't done colour 8. What were they thinking? They've missed a bit, which I think is light green on the palette. But even so, I think it's a good effort. There you go. They've done very well. Right, so another black and white story. Different artist, and quite a few dead bodies in this one, which is a bit dark for XL5. But there they are. Lots of exciting goings on. Oh, and we're now into Join the Dots. I was never a fan of Join the Dots, I have to admit, because you always knew what it was before you'd done it. So another black and white story. I still can't help but feel the artwork isn't quite as good as last year's. I mean, I know that's subjective, and I'm probably going to get told off for saying that. Right, we've got a spot the difference puzzle. There's going to be an element of disappointment in this, which is a good preparing you for life. Because it says answers solution on page 93, and we haven't got page 93. So there you go. If you haven't seen me go, that, just pause and have a look at it. I know I'm sort of saying that I think last year's annual was slightly better in artwork, but I still think this is very good. And the colour artwork is just so of the period. There's also that 1960s optimism about the future. Like we're all going to have flying jet bikes and spaceships and stuff. One of those sort of a maze type puzzles. Which doesn't show too well in the video, but it has been done. And solution on page 93. Okay, and we've got another story. Okay, so we've got more Daring Do. But the main thing is heading for home. And we've got some more puzzles. Slightly worried that bottle looks like an old-fashioned poison bottle, but there you go. Okay, we've got a last story, I think. I still feel this has, like, compared to the year before, a darker tone to it. So I don't know if that's like a reflection of the annuals and comics business of the day. And there you go. Now we've run out of pages, I'm afraid. So that's it for that one. I hope you found that interesting. And Thunderbird 2, it will be coming next. Right. Speak to you soon. Thank you.